To breathe in the right way, if you watch a child, you would see, if a child is asleep, you will see child breathes in such a way, the breath is largely between pit of the throat to the navel. He doesn't expand the lower belly, he just here and here, not this. Some adults might have developed the habit of breathing through the entire belly. Well, if this happens, inertia will come into the body. If you generate gases below the navel, that is, if you eat certain types of foods, well, we've gone through this for those of you who've been in engineering. If you eat too much of tuberous material like potatoes and other tuberous substances, you will generate gas which is below the navel. Once you generate gas there, your prana between the navel and the pit of the throat will not function as it should, and the dynamism levels in your system will go down. This is one reason those who wish to meditate, those who are students and those who need to focus their mind and stay awake for long periods of time, they should not eat those substances. Another reason this is happening across the world today is, as the world or as the fools think they are becoming more and more modern, their food gets older and older and older. Fresh food is for the uncivilized. If you're very civilized, you must go to a superstore, buy a box, there's a plastic wrap, take it and throw it, knowing fully well it cannot be biodegraded, and the can is made of something else, usually plastic or aluminum or whatever. From that, if you want, you can heat it in the microwave, which is one more bad thing you're doing, and eat. This may be minimum 3 months old. No, it was in the refrigerator, it is preserved, and they have put preservatives so that it doesn't go bad. That is a double mistake. Now, in the yogic tradition, if you cook anything, maximum within 1.5 hours you must consume it. If there are certain types of items, up to 4 hours is okay. Beyond that, you don't touch. It doesn't matter how tasty it is, how nice it is, you don't touch anything, because then you will develop gases in the system. Gas is not only in the stomach that you will feel obviously, but you will develop vayus in the system which will work against your pranavayu. That means your respiratory action and your thought process and your sense of smell will get lowered over a period of time. These three are very vital for you to be a vibrant human being.
5 ways you might be breathing wrong. Breathing is a natural scene. Breathing out, not much to it, right? Yes, actually is a wrong and right way to get oxygen into your system through your lungs. Below, Mark Courtney, a respiratory therapist with American Lung Associations, gives some tips on how to get the most out of your lungs. 1. Use your nose. There are 2 ways to breathe through your mouth and your nose, but the nostrils filter, warm and humidify air in a way that the mouth cannot. At times, breathing through your mouth is necessary increased physical activity, sinus congestion, but breathing in through your nose helps, especially in a very dry or cold environment. Courtney says, and your belly. Humans are belly breathers, and just above your stomach is a major muscle in the respiration process, the diaphragm. Proper breathing starts in the nose and then moves to the stomach as your diaphragm contracts. Your belly expands and your lungs fill with air. It is the most efficient way to breathe, as it pulls down on the lungs, creating negative pressure in the chest, resulting in air flowing into your lungs. 3. Practice proper breathing, especially if you live with a lung disease, a person with a chronic lung disease, such as asthma or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, may need extra energy to breathe. So breathing through the nose and from the belly is particularly important for these individuals. Courtney says it's common for people who have to work harder to use other muscles, such as those in the neck, shoulders and chest, which is inefficient. Some people need to relearn how to belly breathe again, as this can help them breathe more efficiently and decrease their shortness of breath. Also, pursed lip breathing, when you press your lips together and inhale through the nose with the mouth closed, is also a good technique for patients with COVID. 4. Maintain a healthy lifestyle Regular exercise keeps your lungs functioning well, and a well-balanced diet can help you stay active. Avoid large meals and foods that cause bloating to prevent the abdomen from pushing up and limiting the diaphragm's movement. For those with lung diseases, Courtney recommends relaxation exercises to stay calm and in control to avoid hyperventilation. Also, pay attention to air quality in your area and monitor daily levels as irritants. Pollution and allergens can affect breathing. Breathing out of your nose will be more of a challenge when you are sick and have nasal congestion. But staying hydrated can help. Courtney says, hydration helps thin secretions and helps the mouth and throat add humidity to the air we breathe. He also recommends asking your doctor or physician about over-the-counter and prescription medications that reduce nasal congestion and making sure to get your annual flu vaccine. 5. Keep it simple. Courtney says that a lot of people tend to overthink breathing. But it's important to remember that your body is built for it. Your respiratory systems know exactly when to tell you to change your depth of breathing, depending on your activity. Along with the kidneys, the lungs keep the blood's flow in a very tight range to allow our body functions to occur. He says, there are receptors in our body that constantly monitor the blood's oxygen and pH levels. It automatically sends signals to our brain to tell us how often and how deep to breathe, even if breathing comes naturally. Lung health and air quality are so important. You should keep it on your mind. Learn more about how your lungs work and about the importance of air quality in your area.